gonna have some dessert here.
Okay. That's we talked about that before, but okay.
Was that okay?
Yeah. Sure.
Good evening, Dan.
Nowadays we're committed. Good evening, Isabelle.
How's everything?
Not bad. I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, I'm glad we're here too. I've got an interesting army tonight.
Yes, an interesting army tonight on Book of War, our Saturday night D&D Wargame show. And if there's any new viewers out there, because we've had a number of new viewers on the channel recently, which is fantastic.
That's fantastic.
Which is really lovely.
That's fantastic.
So if you are new to the show, sound is low compared to the opening music. Great. I'm gonna modify that. Thank you. So Isabelle, maybe tell as I get up to do tech work.
Well, people might be wondering out there, what is Book of War? Great question.
Right.
Book of War is a system compatible with D&D for large armies. Did I do it justice?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Is the audio better?
Is the audio better?
William, is that probably a bit better?
No.
I think I'm going to assume yes. I think I see the gain went up there.
Okay.
So hopefully that's a little bit more audible. Okay, great. Thank you for telling us that. So so if you are a new, that's pretty much it. That was what Isabelle just said is probably the shortest way of putting it. So Book of War is a miniatures war game based on classic D&D like OD&D or first edition or basic or BECMI or things like that. Second edition actually. Directly compatible. You can just in a second you can convert anything from those D&D systems to our war game here, and it's designed to be fast and easy to learn, even for people who have never played D&D or a war game. And we've played it for a number of years, and I've got computer programs which are running it billions of times a day.
Billions a day. I think that's an exaggeration.
It is not.
It is not.
It is not.
Yeah. You're calling me a liar. Okay. Sorry.
Not an exaggeration. And we always have a friendly game. So get it today and enjoy it with your loved ones. And it is available at oedgames.com if you want to see more. We are currently playtesting. Hopefully a second edition that for the 10th anniversary.
It will only take about 10 more years
of
to,
the game, right.
to get it right.
So version 2 is coming along much faster than the first version, which only took 20 years.
Hang in there.
Great. So that's what Book of War is like. We're currently in season 2, and again, we're playtesting and we're having fun, but we're also wildly competitive. So I think the current score on the season is...
I'm having a losing streak, okay?
Isabelle's had a bad run of luck, to be perfectly honest. And I've made some kind of diabolical pact in the last couple of weeks.
That's true. So that's the only explanation. It can't be that I'm incompetent.
I've really seriously had really the best luck of my life at a really bad time for you. Now, also, we've been playtesting for a number of weeks these giant flyer units. So these squadrons of giant armies of heroes on griffins or wraiths on wyverns, and arguably they're kind of borderline stretching or breaking the game. And they're also fiddly to move. So they're temporarily tabled. They're temporarily not available in the playtests. And now we're just using ground pounding units all over again. And frankly, some of us think that's a bit of a relief.
I think both of us.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we do this. And honestly, the giant flyers haven't been working so well, and that's what we're doing to find that out, actually, so that you, the end customer, don't have to suffer through the same problems.
So you don't have to get a divorce over a game.
We've already done that for you.
We've done that for you. You're welcome.
Now the other thing that we're super excited about is tonight is one of our patrons picks episode where we throw it open to our wonderful patrons on the Wandering DMs channel on our Discord server and say, do you have an army that we haven't worked with yet that you'd like to see? And one of our patrons named Seeker put in a lot of effort this week. he didn't just make one army. He made 3. He made 3 armies and was like, I'd kind of like to see all of these, and specifically actually being sensitive to Isabelle's
losing streak.
Unfortunate losing streak. He was like, I'm trying to give Isabelle the best possible army to give her the best possible chance here. I got 3. I rolled a die, and this is what Isabelle's going to have tonight. And what are you playing with tonight?
I have 10 Gnoll medium foot and 10 Gnoll longbows.
So 10 figures and 10 figures,
Yep.
which represents 100 actual Gnolls in D&D for a grand total of just 200 Gnolls in your army.
That's right. And they're pretty pricey. They're pretty pricey and high armored, and I think they all have two hits.
Correct. So in standard D&D, they're 2 hit dice, and here in the Wargame, it takes 2 hits to knock a figure down.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever played with Gnolls, actually. I don't think I've ever...
Not in this extent. You've taken a couple. You've taken like 3 at most once or twice.
Yeah, okay.
And again, they have a morale bonus. So in the original D&D book, they say Gnolls get +2 morale, and that's exactly what's going to happen here.
And that's going to help me because I've been losing a lot by having my armies route on really terrible rolls for morale check.
It's true. And in fact, I think that you memory hold it because I think if we go back 1 or 2 episodes, you had a squad of Gnolls and I cavalry charged them, and the only way you could possibly fail morale is to roll a 2.
And I rolled a 2.
And you rolled a 2 or 3, one or the other.
Yeah.
So
it can happen.
Yeah, that's why I think you don't remember the Gnolls because they had a very inauspicious introduction. Maybe hold up one of the miniatures. So we kind of have a mishmash of miniatures. So this is right. So we have some of these guys, which I believe are Pathfinder, early 2000s Gnolls, I think.
And then these guys are.
So those are the understudies.
Oh, those are the orcs, aren't they?
Right.
Yeah.
Those are the understudies. So you might pull up this and this.
This is the understudy, just in case the Gnolls die.
Right.
Or get sick.
So we're filling in some of the back ranks with orcs.
So which ones are these guys?
Yeah, that's right. So that's an actual Gnoll figure of archers. Again,
the light is good enough, is it? Yeah, you can kind of see that, right?
They're dark toned.
They're very dark.
Dark toned.
Yeah.
Creatures of chaos. And then there's this, which is I think a Reaper piece that I painted some number of years ago. So classic D&D hyenamen, or maybe they're Gnolls, maybe they're crosses between gnomes and trolls. Possibly Lord Dunsany was not very clear on that point. So we see them as hyenamen. That was a deep cut that nobody got. That's perfectly fine. Joshua was saying the camera's too good at picking out Isabelle's face and keeping it in focus even with the Gnoll right up to the nose.
Really?
Right. So I've gotten in the habit, like what I've seen some people do is like hold up your hand and block the whole, block the whole.
Oh, I'm taking the wrong miniature, of course. Fucking it up.
Right. Thank you, William. Something like that. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Like that. So again, I think that's a Pathfinder Gnoll archer from early 2000s, and then the guy with the axe.
Where is he? Oh, here it is. Oh, here, this guy.
Is a Reaper piece.
Oh,
which I kind of love. I've had those Reaper axe Gnolls for quite some time, and I actually kind of love how they look. So they're leading our squad. Now I feel like this is a very different army for you, Isabelle, because I feel like a lot of the time, particularly when you go to the chaotic humanoids, you pick like giant mobs of super cheap goblins, and it's a little bit out of your oeuvre to pick pricier, burlier units. So you have somewhat fewer figures than I do tonight, but they're beefy and they're double strength and they have morale bonuses on top of that.
Yeah.
So
we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Wish me luck, everybody.
Now remember,
and if I lose, I apologize in advance
to Seeker.
To Seeker.
Okay. I think and if you win, I apologize in advance for the harsh criticism that he's going to get from me.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now I put the
I've lost track of
the stands
actually.
out.
What stands?
The cardboard. So this guy's a melee unit. So this
right, and this is here.
And you got to have at least 3 missile figures together.
Right.
Now, so what I put out the minimum unit sizes you can possibly get away with. If you want to put them together in larger units.
No, I'm gonna keep them in separate units.
Okay, all right, that's your choice. I mean, it's frankly the right choice, but I was hoping you'd make a mistake, but Isabelle hasn't done that yet.
No, just terrible rolls. Oh yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be my fault since I didn't pick the army.
By the way, Julian is Seeker.
Oh,
so Mr. Morales there is actually Seeker. The Seeker is
Thank you very much.
nom de guerre.
I will try to honor your army and beat the crap out of Dan.
Now, one other thing about the Gnoll army, actually. So, again, Julian has given Isabelle here really what represents 200 Gnolls.
200 Gnolls!
20 figures, really 200 Gnolls. I will point out, if you go back and you crack open your original D&D book or your first edition D&D book, Gnolls, just wandering around the countryside, come in groups up to 200. So that is the maximum standard unit size in D&D, and that's what I made the game for, frankly, is when I'm playing original D&D or first edition and hundreds of orcs or goblins or 200 gnolls show up. What the heck? How do you run that?
What do you do?
And that was a problem I had for many years, and basically this was the solution. And this is also why we actually play at this point level, because it represents the biggest humanoid size that you're going to run into in original D&D, actually.
So what do I?
So
what am I against?
What you're confronting is an army that I picked a week in advance before I knew what the patron's pick was going to be. And again, actually, a lot like Julian, I picked out 3 armies and then I rolled a die for which one. And so the one I'm using tonight is Opposition Force Number 1, the Black Horse Regiment, which refers to a thing in the world that you may or may not know about. And I have 5 figures of heavy horse, so I have 50 heavy horsemen. I have that's this unit right here in green with the lances. I have 10 figures of horse archers. I got 100 horse archers on the table, and I haven't used them in a while. And you just heard Isabelle say that she hates them.
I do hate them.
And when I put them on, I was like, I don't entirely remember how to use them. But the point of the horse archers is that they can split, move, and fire. I can move half, shoot, and then move half again to get away. And they're the only unit in the entire game that can do that. Lovely. Mwah. Kind of advanced unit.
Hit them.
Advanced unit. New players sometimes pick them, and then it's hard. They're complicated to run right.
Right.
Only an expert Book of War player should really take horse archers.
I'm rolling my eyes a little bit. I think I hurt myself.
And then I have 20 Elven Light Foot.
Yeah, how much money are you spending here? Like 500 gold?
Not your daddy's Light Foot, unless your daddy is an elf. So no, it's 100. So each of my pieces is 100 each. So 100 for the heavy horse, 100 for the archers, and 100 for the Elven Light Foot. They are 5 each, so I got 20 figures.
All right.
And remember the nice thing about Elven Foot, they can hide in the woods. If woods terrain shows up tonight, maybe they're hidden to begin with.
Great.
You don't know where they are.
Great, that's wonderful.
We've done that before, and I agree. It's wonderful. It's great. All right. Anything else? Is that
that's about it.
Okay, so I'm looking forward to the unusual, like me actually having more figures than you, with your powerful chaotic forces from Julian.
To figure out how I'm gonna kill you best.
Little side note, Wandering DM's channel currently has 997 subscribers as we start the show. We have 3 more. So if you are new to the show, we would adore it if you go and subscribe on YouTube and push us over the 1K level. And thank you so much for the current subscribers. We are truly fortunate to have great viewers like you guys. All right.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right.
I feel like I'm probably forgetting something. There's some rules edits that we got to talk about, but we'll just collegially decide if they come up.
Do you wanna talk about Wandering DMs tomorrow? No.
Good point. You know what? Okay, the one rules edit that we decided on was if you're fighting directly on the boundary of 2 terrain types, the more restrictive terrain type applies.
Yes.
So if you get cavalry charging, I don't know, maybe elves right at the edge of the woods, then the cavalry lose half their attacks like they're fighting in woods. So we did agree on that. Thank you for reminding me. So last night, Isabelle and I shot a pre-taped episode for the talk show tomorrow, Sunday, Art of D&D, Volume 2, the 80s. And we actually had a wonderful conversation, and I think we both learned a whole bunch of stuff about D&D Art of the 80s.
Art of the 80s.
So I'll be hosting that tomorrow, Sunday. What is that, May 29th? 30th?
30th.
It's the 30th.
30th?
It's the 30th. Okay, take the average. I think it's the 29th. You think it's the 31st, so surely it's the 30th. On art in the 80s. And again, Isabelle is a professional fine artist with a Master of Fine Arts. And I've seen a whole lot of D&D. So we have a conversation about that. And the first time we did that, Wandering Game Season 1, Isabelle was banned from the show for a protracted amount of time due to the outrageous things that she said about D&D art.
That's right.
And I'm glad we get you back.
So I wonder if I'm going to be banned again.
Or possibly both of us. I feel it's a distinct possibility that we possibly both get banned, and for some amount of time it's just Paul running the show. So
tune in to find out.
Yeah, feel free to
what controversial nonsense we.
Jump in the live chat tomorrow and tell us who needs to get banned and who survives.
All right.
Right.
Are we ready now?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
We should roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Just one die.
You have oh, I thought you had the weather.
No, that's the blue thing. It's over there.
1.
1. Okay, gonna re-roll. The stakes are heightened.
1 again.
Oh my god, babe. Okay.
It's gonna be one of those nights. Thank you very much.
So I pick you to set up first.
Great. Let's roll for terrain.
We go back and forth 3 times for that.
All right, here we go. 8. Woods.
Okay.
Just
wonderful.
for you.
Great. Everything's coming up, Dan.
Everything's coming up, Dan.
So Isabelle gets a wood tile, and she can put it anywhere on the board that's at least 6 inches away from the edges.
Do you want to move your figures a little bit so that?
Well, actually, the cat chair that we set up is nice because now I can put the extra stuff up there.
All right. You have. You know, I think if you want to hide, so I don't know where 6 inches is, but let's put this right here.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Clever.
You wanted woods? Here you go.
I did want woods.
There you go. You have some.
I thought I wanted woods. 5
is a hill.
Great. Okay, the hill is going to be here. Oh, I like that.
Interesting.
A little jigsaw puzzle going on.
9 more woods.
Great.
Great. So you basically are picking the terrain that I want, and I'm picking the terrain that you want.
Correct.
Excellent.
You know, I think in Book of War Season 1, I think we had an episode where you had gnolls, and I actually titled the episode Gnolls of the Hills.
Gnolls of the Hills.
You didn't have a line.
Let's put that right there. There you go.
Okay, second roll for me. 7 is nothing. So if you roll a 6 or a 7, you don't get an extra tile.
5. A hill. Aha! That's what I want.
Seems like it's all on my end so far.
Okay, let's see. Well, you know, we'll remedy that in a second. Just want to see where 6 inches is. We will put that right here.
I wonder what's going to be going up that hill there. And here's my last roll. Weird.
Those for the
and 6 is nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's I like it. I like it.
You got to place most of it.
Okay. It knows for thee.
That's awesome. I love that.
Okay.
There's this. Okay, so the next thing that's going to happen is someone's going to roll the weather die, and then Isabelle will set up her entire army, having lost the initiative roll. Okay. Do you want to roll that?
Yes. Do gnolls get a penalty, or are they big
enough?
They
do not. Okay, so orcs and goblins, there's a 2 in 6 chance you get sun, and then they're all screwed up, and basically you should just concede. But with gnolls, they're a tougher breed, and they do not possibly suffer that.
Rain.
Okay, that's broken clouds. Broken clouds. Even if we had orcs and goblins, they wouldn't have any deficiency.
Basically, the weather in New York Memorial Day weekend. Cold, rainy.
You know, when Paul runs D&D and someone says, "What's the weather like?" Paul literally looks out the window and he just describes what the current weather outside actually is. Okay. Some of us do much more complicated things than that. But it's an option. I'm really squeezed in here.
Yeah. Come here, guys. Oh, yeah, boss. Sorry. Trying to. They're pretty unruly. They're big, and their weapons are pretty big.
Yes, they are.
And I am a little bit, what you call it, uncoordinated.
Did you actually put 6?
I put 6 and 4. Okay.
Put 6 figures of Gnoll archers together. I didn't see that coming. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Little sleight of hand there right at the last second.
So, they go like right to the edge of this, but I can't actually make them go because their weapons are in the way.
Okay.
All right, and just so you know, I'm like...
Trying to get them as far forward as possible under the 6-inch rule. We respect that.
All right. So you gotta hide in the woods.
Well, I don't know. You know, one thing I'm about to make a mistake is usually when I take elves, I take archers, and I didn't. So I got the horse archers, but they're the only missile troops that I have. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. These elves will not be appearing in the first scene tonight. And these elves will also not be appearing in the first scene.
Okay.
Interesting. Right, I can shoot 3 deep. So all of these guys could shoot if I needed to. Is this good?
You asking me?
Sort of? Okay, I better measure the 6 inches here for what I'm going to do. Okay, so I can put these guys up here, and I can put these guys behind them. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to make a little sketch here about where the elves are. Maybe I'm going to do something super unexpected.
Super unexpected. I'm not looking. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, so showing it to the viewers here. See that? Does that match? No, I gotta do it like this, right? Okay, so there's you can see the terrain over here. Okay, so you guys adjudicate. If I lie later about where my elves are,
yeah, look.
You call me out on it. Yeah, we're all set. Whew.
Well, here we go.
Doesn't look like I have many forces. Looks about balanced. So Isabelle's going to move first, and you're going to declare all your movements without measuring.
Yep.
Without moving anything.
Right. My longbows are going to try to all get up to the top of the hill.
Yep.
And my medium foot are going to go stay in line with the edge here.
Okay.
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 So they can move 9, so these guys I know can move. So 9, that's 2, 4. So that leaves me 5. Yep. So obviously I can make it, right?
Yep.
So
clever.
They all go.
This is a full move, so you can't do any shots.
I can't do
if
any
you move
shots.
half, then you could take a half dice shot.
I'm gonna try to not have everybody tumble down the hill, which is easier said than done. Oh, I'm right on the edge here, boss. Alright, don't worry about it. Just don't look down. You'll be fine. There we go.
All right. So I'm gonna have my these horse archers are gonna try to just get on the other side of the hills here.
Okay.
And these horse archers are going to go to the same point, right about here.
Okay.
The heavy horse will go as close behind the lights as they can.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay.
The elves do not appear. So normally 2-4, but horses have to pay double that, so I'm going to pay 8. That means I have 16 inches left. So can I get there in 16 inches? And the answer is definitely yes.
Sure.
Oh god, these are actual metal, so these are heavy.
Oh, nice job. I'm impressed.
You forget when like these ones are plastic and they're light. These ones are actually old school metal. Okay, so clearly these guys can get to the same point.
Okay.
And now the question is my heavy horse. So same thing. To get up here would cost them really 8. Their move's only 12. They clearly can't do that.
They can't do that.
Okay, so it's 6 to here, and then it's like 10, so they can just get on the first tier. So they can do. Not on the top.
I don't know if the miniatures are gonna stay there. If you have enough
Watch
of
this.
a ledge, look at this. Master mover.
Good.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Great.
And I moved more than half, so I can't possibly make any shots. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, dangerous.
All right. So my my longbows are gonna shoot at your horse archers. My range is 21.
Remember, you're declaring moved. Are you moving at all?
I am not moving.
Really? Okay, that's how it's going to be. No movement.
No movement.
Just shooting.
Just shooting.
Which
so this group is gonna shoot these guys, and then this group is gonna shoot these guys, and so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be in long range. So this is 20, right?
Oh crap!
And then here I am 21. Well, I'm 20 as well, actually.
Okay, and now the back guys, you're 21 from the back guys, so everybody's in the range.
Yeah.
All right, that is unfortunate for me. So classic D&D, longbows are 21 inches. Thanks for asking, Wardrobe. I did. So Book of War is actually a thing that I've been working on for many years. I'm kind of maniacal, specifically about mass combat in D&D. So Book of War is my with Isabelle's wonderful help is something we've been working on for a while.
It's just me getting pissed off when I lose. It's just really how I
And
help.
you know what? Anytime that happens, I'm like, you know what? That was in retrospect, we calm down and go, that actually was a rule that had a problem with it, actually.
So my gnolls have the two 2 hits, two attacks each.
2 dice per figure, yeah.
2 dice per figure. So these guys, I'm going to do 6 twice, and I need 5s.
Correct.
And only 1 hit?
Yeah, that's correct. The horse archers only have 1 hit, which was reduced in the second. When reduced in this edition. Oh man.
1, 2.
Okay, take them off from the back.
Come on. And 1 more.
1 more. Okay.
All right. That's all right. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take the really sharp ones.
No, I really mad. This might be a short game. I've been having a really good run.
No, you know what? Every time I think I'm like on top, then something happens, and you
think negative.
Yeah. So.
So you only get 8 dice over there.
No hits.
No hits. Okay, that's what we're talking about.
2 hits.
Mm. Wow. Okay, so every hit on these guys is a kill. In the first edition game, the horse archers had 2 health, but they were too pricey, and it was too good to use them as chargers actually. So they've been reduced to 1 hit, and now I feel like that wasn't the best choice.
I think I made a terrible.
Decision.
I think this was a terrible idea.
Yeah. So now I got to make morale checks.
Sorry.
Maybe just 2 is all I need.
I'll just give you everything so that you're attacking next.
Okay. So I'm going to use the sharp edge dice. So over here, 3 divided by 2 is 1 plus 1 for their health. That's all I get. Is that all I get? Jesus.
See how that feels?
I quote Matt Finch from last Sunday on the talk show of like, what's our rating and how many curse words do I get per hour? So I'm only adding 2. The dice have plus the 2 have to come up to 9. So if the dice come up 7, I'm good. Otherwise, the unit's just wiped out.
Oh!
Not even close.
It's turning. What is it? It's.
Everything's coming up.
Everything's coming up as well.
All right, that was.
That.
Okay.
Makes me feel good.
So the entire unit routes from the field, and here I'm even worse off because 2 divided by 3 is 0 plus 1 for their health. I'm only adding 1, so I need the dice to come up 8. 9. Julian, take that. Isabelle and Julian, take that. You thought you had the damn, but no. Regression to the mean. Woohoo. Okay, still in the game. Still in the game. Oh,
very good, darling. Very good.
What am I going to do here? Crap. Wow. This table doesn't look good anymore. Okay, so if I move and shoot, I can only get 2 dice, and I mean, at best I'm going to knock off 1 figure with my horse archers. Wow. Huh.
Maybe those elves should come out of the woods, huh?
Okay, and they're lights. My elves are lights with armor 4. Wow, this is awful. You know, I really wish you didn't have that hill there. That if it wasn't for if that hill hadn't showed up at the end.
I know.
Now I'm really up against it, honestly. Oh man,
no,
I haven't felt this way in many weeks. This is awful. This is a terrible feeling.
See, now you know what it's been like to be me for the past month.
Okay, all right, okay, I can do this. Okay, so I know where the 21 inches is now. That's important. So the heavy horse will go to the top of the hill.
Okay.
The elves are going to reveal themselves. They're not going to move, but they're going to reveal themselves. And these guys, so their range is 18. So these guys are going to go half. Wait, they're in range right now, so I got to stop that.
Are they shooting this way though? Don't they have to be 45?
Horse archers, the rule is they can shoot up to 180 to the left. So they can 45 this way and 180 to the left.
Okay.
So I'm going to move these guys to here. They're going to pivot so they're facing this way. And that'll be clearly half their move, right? So it's clearly less than 12. So here, and that's about 8 inches. We agree these guys can go to the top of the hill. I'm going to reveal these guys are right here. And I get this tree. Surprise. Sorry, right here. Is that on camera? It is, barely. Okay, so that's where my guys are, and these guys are going to shoot at these infantry right here.
I'm armor 5. And
okay,
you're
I'm in long range, so I do need 6s.
You need 6s.
Yeah, I only get 2 dice. These.
Are you fucking kidding me here?
Behold the boxcars, the 2 6s from the Dan.
You did have like some sort of pact with the devil at this point. I'm like, what the fuck?
Places no one else goes. Like all 6s when he needs it. That's a place no one else goes.
Are you doing anything with your horse archers?
Do I? What happens first, morale or or my move?
I thought you finished your move and then I did morale.
Otherwise, so
I haven't.
At the very end of the turn. So actually, you do your morale first.
Okay.
And at the very end of the turn,
1, 2,
I get my
3,
other half.
4 divided by 1 is 4. I have +2.
Correct.
Morale, so that's 6.
Yep. +2 for their health.
+2 for their health, so that's 8. So it's automatic.
But they're chaotic, so it goes down to 7.
It's still automatic.
Right. That's true.
Thank you, though.
4 divided by 4 up to 6 up to 8 down to 7. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll take my other half move here, and they're gonna turn around and come back to like here at most. So this costs 2, and I got another 12 inches. So here's 9, and then like here's half of a pivot. For a grand total of 12 inches. That's my turn. So you get some hits off. I get some hits off. I think that seems pretty equitable. I think we're pretty even at the moment. I have more units on the board than I did a turn ago. I'm currently implementing the Steve Jackson strategy in the game of Ogre, if anybody knows what that is.
Those fucking horses are basically going to harass me the entire time.
You get 3 more curses this hour.
I can curse however much I want. As a matter of fact. So half their move is, so they don't move very much, it's 4.5. So would that be even enough to be in range? Okay. The infantry is gonna move full towards the center.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay.
Okay, kind of like
Right.
try to make a little line here. And the gnolls, this unit is gonna move half
Okay.
down the hill. See if I can
Okay. Fascinating.
shoot you.
And the other one just stays there?
The other one just stays there. Okay. So they move 9. So from the, I can do this
exactly. Totally.
right?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Sure.
All right. Okay. And 4.5 is.
Now let me just point out one thing. Shooting over another unit's at -1. Shooting
Even though they're gonna be
correct
more than 1 inch.
Correct. Yes. If the line and now you don't possibly hit your own guys, that's not an issue. It's just -1 on the dice to hit. If you're shooting over.
So does that mean you're gonna be at 6, or does that mean?
It seems like it's 6, right? If you're at long range and over another unit, it would be 6 to hit me. Yeah. And of course, I'll let you take that if that's news. I'll let you take that move back. If you want.
Well, no, I thought it'd be far enough away. Well, instead, I'm gonna move they're all gonna move to the edge of the hill.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
As far as. Ah!
Oh, no.
That was bound to happen. Let's see if we can make this work.
You might need to just remove the platforms
I might.
and put them wherever.
Anyway, yeah. So there's 3 here. Oh my God, what a mess. No, there's 4 here.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
In line. Like that. Okay. And I'm gonna try to shoot at your horse, see, maybe,
Okay.
okay. Maybe I'm. Ugh.
Just out of range.
Just out of range.
About 2 inches. About 2 inches.
Yeah, and it's not even use trying to shoot your heavy because you're armor 6, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so back to me. Back to me. Okay, so if I get in melee with those gnolls and you try to shoot at me, then we do split the dice up between both units evenly. Do you dare shoot at your own units?
Well, are you 12 inches? You sure you can reach me in 12 inches?
Well,
I don't think so.
as long as I get within 1 inch, right, that rule kicks in. As long as you're within 1 inch, 1 inch of another unit with a target, then they get split up. So really, I just need, as long as I'm within 13 inches, I'll at least be close enough.
Anyways, what are you doing? You coming down the hill?
No. These guys are going to come out to about here and stay behind the edge of this.
The out of range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Is it? I don't know.
They're going to come right here. What about 3 inches? These guys stay on top of the hill. They stay there, and these guys make a run across the field. So I'm going to go 12 inches, and I'm going to get however far 12 inches take me to about here. And that's all. That's my move. So we know these guys can come to about here.
And the others stay in the woods?
Correct. Okay. Correct. So this costs 1 inch. 2 inches, that's 90 degrees, sorry. And I can go another 10 inches, which is there. So that's all my movement. And I'm going to shoot at this unit again. Am I within short range? 9 inches? I'm within 9 inches. So I only need 5s, which is much easier than last time when I got all hits.
Get all cocky on me.
Come on. 1 hit. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't take out any figures because you're 2 health. You don't need any morale checks, and now I'm going to take my other 12 inches and go as far over here as possible. So this costs 1 inch, and I have another 11. Go over here. Happy with that?
Sure.
Okay. That's my turn. This is an unusually tense game of Book of War, because normally we aggressively just charge at each other at full speed. But these mighty longbows are changing the field.
All right. How much do you move?
12.
12.
No lights. Yeah. Elves are lawful, plus 1 morale for that.
What's your armor for?
4, yeah. Health 1.
Okay. The gnolls are gonna charge the archers. I think I can reach.
Okay.
I
I think
think.
you're 9 inches.
I think I'm
a
9
bold
inches.
choice.
It's a very bold choice.
Aggressive choice.
I've been looking and looking and looking, and I could be completely wrong. But this is what they're doing. And then these guys are gonna move half, and kind of like on a little bit of a diagonal, so they're kind of like somewhere around. Somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And does the other unit just stay there?
And the other unit just
Okay.
stays there. Yeah. Oh. Yes. I am 7.5 inches. So
let's measure individual figures. Is that okay?
Okay, sure.
So try to get, so clearly you can get this guy here if you want. I'll do that. Right, and clearly you can get this guy here if you want. Can you get a guy in the back?
Yes.
Yep, I guess so. Yeah. Like this. I don't think you can get anybody else in.
9. No. So okay. So and then I'll just put him.
Perfect. I like that.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good.
Very bold move. Okay, so 4.5. So from here. Sorry, guys. So there's somewhere around here. So that, and then these guys are staying up here. Oh, Jesus. I'm just gonna move him here.
You're not gonna help us.
And I know. I'm sorry. Okay, so the gnolls. So I have 1 in the back over there, so he gets a 3.
Yep.
And then the in melee they have
just 1 die.
Just 1 die.
Just 1 die.
Okay, 1 die. Okay, so this is the back attack.
Yep.
Miss.
Miss.
And then the other 2.
Need 4s.
We need 4s.
Numbers 4.
1.
Jesus.
Okay, and then these guys are gonna shoot at your elves. And I'm in long range.
You're just barely in long range.
So I've moved, so I only get 1 attack each, so that's 6 dice, and I need 5s.
You do need 5s. Normally 4s. Not long range 5s. Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, but I got a lot of guys.
You do have a lot of guys.
Represents 100 elves there. All right, so my morale checks, I'll roll this first because it looks easier. So it's 7 divided by 3 is 2, plus 1 for their health, plus 1 because they're lawful. So if the dice come up 5, I've got the required total. So I want this to be 5 or more. 11! Great rolls continuing in this season for the Dan. And over here. So, but I got to roll morale.
Oh yeah, you have to roll.
Right. So 1 divided by 1 is 1 plus 1. That's it. So I need the dice to come up 7 or more.
Yeah.
8. Ah! Okay. My turn. Okay.
So now I have a feeling that it's going to be a battle clusterfuck everywhere now.
All right, so these horse archers are going to face this way and just run this way, which is my only option, right? So in Book of War, you are allowed to just run away from a fight at any time, but it's got to be directly away. I can't go that way. Okay. So I'm going to turn this way, and I'll run over these hills is what I'll do. Okay. And I'll come back around this. I'll come back around this way up these hills. Okay. That's what I'll do. These elves are going to boil out of the woods and attack these guys. Mm-hmm. And right, these are lights. I would really love to be able to avoid that. I don't think I can avoid that force. Just barely. If I could, I'd love to come in this direction, frankly, but that force is blocking me. Crap! I really don't want to get involved there. Crap. Yeah. Okay. So this might be crazy, but I'm gonna have the heavy horse left face, so they're facing this way, and then charge down the hill this way.
Okay.
Right, like this in this direction.
Okay.
Okay, and they'll only be able to go 6 inches at that point.
Okay.
But that's what I want.
Okay.
I do not want them to get tangled up there, right there. And then these guys are going to hold position with the heavy horse. So however far the heavy horse go, like probably about here, they're going to do the same thing right here.
Okay.
Okay, so this costs me 12 inches to change face. Mm-hmm. And I got 12 more inches.
You got 4 to go up, though.
Correct. So at this point, 4 and 4 is 8. Mm-hmm. So I have another 4 inches, actually. And I get to here. That's it. Okay. And these guys can go 12, so I can come out here and basically do anything I want. More or less. Okay, so I got to pivot like this, and then I'll just crash into these guys. Was that less than 6? Do you think that was less than 6?
What measure for this guy? I guess I don't know. Well,
because I gotta measure for the outside is moving further.
So right? What does it matter?
If I moved up to 6, I can pull 1 extra guy around the end.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I get these 5 guys in contact plus 1 more right there.
Okay.
When I attack, I'll be rolling 6 dice. And this costs me 6, and then coming down 6, 7, 8 to pivot at that point, and then I can go 4 more. So I'm right there.
Okay.
Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
This. Back. this.
Did you want to put him here so he's down, or doesn't matter?
Yeah, I think it looks better like that. And like I said, I'm going to keep position with these guys, so I'm right there. We're in motion. We're moving. So here come my attacks on these guys. I get 4 dice, and your armor's 5. So that's what I need. If I roll lots and lots of 5s, I just might wipe out the whole unit right now.
Sure.
That's 6 dice. Now, right?
Yeah.
Right, there's 6 dice. And 5s.
One
there's
guy.
2 hits.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 1 is 4, plus 2 for morale is 6, plus 2 is 8, minus 1 is 7, so it's automatic again.
Correct. Okay, Julian, you win that one again. And it's Isabelle's turn. I think Isabelle's estimating distances again, possibly. It would be so. Great question, Julian. But if the Gnoll's engaged right now, it's on a figure-by-figure basis. So the 2 figures that are off the hill could actually fight normally. And if I was making attacks with guys on the hill, then they would be at a disadvantage. You agree that's how we normally do it, right, Isabelle?
I'm not really, I mean, you guys can talk about that, that's
that makes
fine.
sense. I don't mean to distract you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I know the Gnolls are not gonna reach your elves, but they're gonna go 9 inches as far as they can this way.
Okay.
So that these guys can move half this way, and then these guys stay where they are. Okay, so they move 9. Sorry, it's kind of not very elegant. So 9 is, thank you, is here. Like that. And they move 4.5. Like that.
Great.
Okay. And then these guys are gonna, well, I guess they're just engaged in,
Right.
so everybody's in contact, right? We're okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so these guys are gonna shoot at your horse archers. I mean, heavy
horse. Yeah.
heavy horse. And then and I'm hoping that they're in short range.
Are those guys doing anything?
Well, even if they try to shoot, they're in long range anyway, so I don't have any. So it's going to be a 7.
So these guys have to be within 10 and a half.
And well, the first figures are.
I'll give you the front rank.
So then it's just 1.5 dice.
No, it's 3 dice.
3 dice.
Yeah.
No, because I moved.
Yeah, normally it would have been 6.
Oh, you're right.
So you can see how we're adjudicating that figure by figure. So some of the figures of that unit are in range and some aren't. So we're given the figures that actually are in short range. The attacks are. You need these 6s.
1 6.
I do have 2 health though.
I know. So over there, what do I have? I have 4 guys.
You do.
And I need 4s.
Correct.
1 hit. Well, once again, my rolls are fantastical, right?
Below average, actually. Yeah. So that morale check there is clearly automatic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Plus 2, plus 1 for health, plus 1 because they're lawful, so that's automatic. Okay, so we charge these guys. I'll charge these guys, and I'll be able to pull 1 around on each side. Is the roll. The horses are going to charge these guys. May not. Wait, we just found that right.
So,
we know they're within 12.
You are within 12.
But it'll only be the front rank.
For the front rank,
It'll only be the front rank. Right. If it was half, I could pull more guys around. And then here, I'm going to wrap as many guys around as I can because I can pull 3 around per side. So I'm going to totally wrap you. Wrap it up. And then I still have the horse archers. I still have 10 horse archers, technically, represented by that 1 figure. I'm going to have them come up over this edge of the hill here, like this, come this way, and try to go as far this way as possible.
This is why I really, really hate the horse archers. Really, truly hate them.
I'm going to move them first. So that costs about 1 inch to pivot. And their move is 24. So now I've gone 5 inches total. And I've gone 6 inches total. And then this costs, like I paid 10 now. Right. And at this point I've paid 10, I've paid 14, I've paid 15, I paid 16, I paid 20, 22, 23, 24.
Okay.
We can clearly do this, and I can pull 1 guy around on each side, like so. I can pull up to 3 guys on each side, and I only have a grand total of 3 guys. So there's this, and there's this. Now the question is, am I within 12? We know that.
You do.
Right.
You,
sorry,
you
I
said
keep
that
I'm doing so many things.
I can tell you.
Mine like a steel trap.
10.5 inches.
Very large bars.
Very good. That's
alrighty.
That's the ticket.
So I think I get 2 figures with back attacks here.
Sure.
Okay. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normal attacks. So here come 2 attacks, and I need
4.
I need 4s. None. Here come.
It's like a Christmas miracle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so here comes 7 normal attacks. I need 5s. So these gnolls and chainmail.
Ooh, 2. So just 1 guy is down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, with the cavalry here, 2 dice per figure. I get 4 dice. 2, 3, 4. No bonuses, so I need 5s. There's a hit. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. And again, I need 5s. 7 dice.
1 hit. So this guy's
correct. And take that out here so we don't get confused. All right. What do you like for morale dice these days?
The sharp ones. Feel the pain. So 3 by 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7, minus 1 is 6, so I need a 3.
Yeah. You don't want to see snake eyes.
Okay, that's fine. And same here, I need a 3.
Yeah.
This is the exact same setup. Okay. Okay. So these guys are gonna shoot at this figure.
Are you doing any moves?
They're just gonna wrap around, I guess, here.
You okay? All right, okay. You're pulling out your axes.
They're pulling up their axes, yeah. I guess they're shooting at...
So just do the move first.
Okay.
So you do the moves, then you declare your shots or whatever.
Okay. So they only have 1 dice now and 1 die per attack because they're in melee.
Yep.
Got it. And then these guys are gonna shoot. So I have to be within 1 inch of my figure.
Correct. And you can pick 1 figure for the target. Pick
right.
1 target.
So I can pick it here, and I'm further away than 1 inch from this guy, so I don't have to split anything.
Looks like it. Now, if you pick this guy, clearly yes.
Yeah, but then it might be long range.
Okay.
So I want to be safe and be in short range.
Yeah. Okay. I agree. Yep. I agree.
Okay.
Yep.
So we measure and see, and then these guys, keep
So basically, she's launching missiles at the back of my horse archers to avoid her own guys.
So yeah, it's 9 inches,
okay.
So I'm in short range.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So I'm gonna do these guys first.
Yep.
So I have 8 dice and I need 6s. 1, 2, 3.
Plate
4,
mail.
5, 6, 7, 8. I know, right?
Tough to get through.
It really is. And also, there's no place to roll.
Correct.
1 hit, so 1 guy's down.
Correct. Right, that's for you. This is for me.
Yeah. That's all of them, right? Because I did 8. And then here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. And I need 6s. 1 hit. Oops, sorry. No, that's and then 1, 2, 3, and I need 4s.
Correct.
Ooh, 3 hits. That is nice.
Oh man, I think my pact might be expiring.
And then over there, same thing. Can I turn around actually? Well, it doesn't
You
really
can.
matter.
I agree, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 2 hits.
Okay.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
All right, morale checks. So, over there on the far side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 2 is 3, plus 1 for health, plus 1 because they're lawful. So I need the dice to be 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Elves are brave, we know that. Here, the elves, 4 divided by 3 is 1, and 1 and 1. So the dice need to be 6. Oh, shit. So that...
No, re-roll the whole thing.
Reroll the whole thing?
Re-roll the whole thing.
What do the viewers think? What do the viewers think? Do I get that 5 or do I have to reroll the whole thing? I dispute that.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
That.
If you need a 6, whatever.
Right, exactly. That's my point precisely. Viewers, do I reroll the whole thing or do I keep that?
Reroll.
God damn it! God damn it!
I'm sorry. If you lose
I take back everything I ever said. What do I need now? I forgot.
6.
I need a 6. I need a total of 6. Okay, 8 with a 5. All you people.
Alright, do your horses, okay? Get rid of this.
Right.
Do your horses.
Right. 4 divided by 1 is 4 plus 2 for their health. 6. So I just need a 3.
I've
no snake eyes.
I've rolled
the point is no
before,
snake eyes, right?
Yeah. That's happened.
Oh God!
Oh my God, that was so close!
Well, 6. So 3 plus 6 is 9. The target is 9. Look at original D&D at the reaction table. 9 is a success. That's what we base that on. So that's my turn. I still have all my units.
So do I.
On the table. Yeah, you're right. That's different. Okay, so we're still fighting. We're still fighting. We wrap around. All these guys are going to be in contact. And I'm going to move 12 and aim at those guys. And that's my movement.
That was a generous 12 here.
Okay, all right, okay. Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And so clearly I can wrap here and get in combat, and these guys can turn over here and, and fight.
Yeah, keep your damage, yeah.
All right, I'm going to shoot those guys on the hill.
What's your range, 18?
18. I'd like to be in 9. Am I in 9?
No, you're not.
Okay, but I'm in 18.
Good.
So I get 1 die, and I do need a 6.
If you had gotten a 6,
like a 6 coming, honestly.
I was just like...
I honestly felt... I felt the 6 coming there. Now, Julian's right, actually. So I misspoke a minute ago. I said I have all my units, and Julian's pointing out I lost most of my horse archers on the first turn.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, this thing... Anyway, I have a lot. I have... Yeah, right. I have most of my units. I have all the units I started the turn with.
Okay, can you just play?
Yes. This is... We're about an hour 15 in where we get things get testy. We're about on schedule. So I got 4 fighters here. I need 5s.
1 hit.
1 hit. I got 2 in the back. I need 4s. 1 hit.
Oh, you've got the white dice.
I'm about to have to go to the backup health dice. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normals. And I do need 5s. 1, 2, 3. Just give me 1 5. Need 2 actually. And then the heavy horse here in the plains, I'm going to get a total of 8 dice. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do need 5s. I feel like 3 would be nice. 3 5s would be great.
You know, I'm going to make you reroll the whole damn
You're... Okay, there's actually the 3 hits that I was looking for.
Yeah. I'm going to make you reroll that.
No, you're not going to make me reroll that. Oh my god.
So, okay, 1 guy and 1 hit. Okay, like that.
But you had 1 hit, so it's so 2 guys go down.
That's...
Right.
2... right. 2 guys go down. Right. Sorry.
Slowly losing all the dice off the table.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have 2 divided by 1 is 2. Plus 2 is 4.
You're doing this, right?
Plus 2 is 6. Minus 1 is 5, so I need a 4.
Yeah.
7. And then here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 2 is 2. It's the same thing. Plus 2 minus 1 is 5. So I need a 4. Okay. So. Alright, we'll just keep fighting, I guess.
I'm going to move this guy at the end of the turn back around here. 1 inch, 2 inch. I have 10 more inches.
I'll take care of him later anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so these guys are going to shoot him.
Okay, yep, okay. Yep.
So, I'm in short range.
You are.
So I have cats, sweets, and then 6s.
Yep. You're allowed to do that. Lob it over to the back. Oh.
Just 1.
Okay.
So one guy
that
goes
looked
down.
worse.
I know.
All those 5s look really bad.
I know, they really did, right? I was really hopeful. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 6s.
We currently have 3 dice. We're depleting all the attack dice off the table as the game goes on.
Damn it! Alright, 3 and I need 4s.
Yeah.
3 hits!
Oh! Fuck. Come on, Satan, help me out here.
And then over there, over there is not going well. I've got 2 dice and I need 4s. No hits. Damn it.
Okay, so here 1 divided by 3 is 0 for a quotient, +1 +1. So he'll still be there if I can roll a 7. Snake eyes. And this unit is destroyed.
Finally!
I think they did a pretty good job. I think in order to lose that unit, I had to be down to 1 figure and roll snake eyes. So I think I'm doing pretty well. You lose any over there. So here, 3 divided by 1 is 3, +2 is 5. So the dice need to be at least 4. Oh!
He loses the round check!
Oh, my whole... Oh.
Hallelujah!
Oh, fuck! Oh. Oh, man.
See how that feels? That stings, doesn't it? That fucking sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, man. My entire heavy cavalry's smashed to pieces. Oh, man. That was 80 points I just lost out of 300.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
I think I'm breathing a little easier.
Sex is good, but you know what's really good?
Winning at Book of War.
Forcing a morale check on the other side. So, not done yet. Still, am I conceding? No, I'm not. Still, I only have 2 units left. Oh man, this one here is like, oh okay, fine. I've lost 1 figure. That hurt. Okay, so these guys are gonna wrap around. They're gonna massacre these guys.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
No question about it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
That way, I'll have like a clear sight to.
There's a hit on these guys, so if I can just get 1 hit on these guys and you lose morale, this unit might be wiped out. So I could possibly wipe out 2. Wipe out two units right now.
So 2 for 1. 2 for 1 deal.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my move here. These guys aren't moving. So these guys, I'm reserving half their move. So I'm gonna move half after they shoot. So I'm still only gonna get 1 die.
Okay.
If I just sat right there, I'd get 2 dice. All right. So here's my 1 die. I need a 5. Looking for a 5. Come on.
4.
All right, now I have the same 2 at the back, so I need 4s there. No hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normals. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I need 5s. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 hit. Picks out a figure. Could have done better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So morale check 1 was 1. +2 is 3. +2 is 5. -1 is 4. I need a 5.
Yep. Oh man. His movement is you can move 9. I can move 12 right now. I can move 9. I have 12 back here.
Okay, sounds good. So if I move this forward, then he can.
I'll give you that for free.
Yeah,
I'll give you that for free. This is one of the things that we got to hammer out.
Right.
But my instinct is in this kind of case with just one figure out of line.
Right.
It's for free.
So these guys are gonna pivot and they're gonna start marching over there. These guys are gonna go, half. So just they can reform and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then these guys are gonna stay put, and hopefully they're in range of something.
Okay.
So if I do 90, it's 3 inches.
Yep. However many figures across it is, just for.
So I have 6 left.
Correct.
I'm gonna do this.
Smart. Super clever. It's like a little tablecloth trick.
It's a little tablecloth trick, exactly. And then here they can go 4.5. Like that. Okay. So these guys are going to shoot at him.
Okay, yep, okay.
And then these guys are going to shoot at him.
Fascinating.
Okay.
Okay.
So here I am in short range.
Okay.
And here I am in long range.
Okay.
Okay. So I have 4 in short range, so I need 4s.
Mm-hmm.
No hits. And then here they haven't moved, so I have 8 of them, but I need 5s.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then this guy's gonna turn around and bite them.
Yeah.
So he needs a 4. And he misses.
I'm going to leave him facing that way because we didn't declare the move to begin with.
Okay.
So my morale check is going to be just the 2 from health and lawful.
Right.
So I need the dice to be 7. Yeah. Nope. That unit is broken.
So the Horse Archer is gonna just keep harassing me, basically, or do you want to concede?
At this point, I will concede.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
he's
thank you, Julian.
All right, and you.
That was it. Knolls for thee.
You lost no units.
Daniel.
You lost no units, right?
That's right.
Okay, that's an unusually dominant game of Book of War.
Yeah. I needed that for my self-confidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I was losing self-confidence.
The last couple episodes have been wonky because of the flyers. Right. And both of us we're trying to work out the rules to them, and there was more gray area. Right. Yeah. And I've had like an insane run of luck for about 3 episodes.
And I have the opposite. Like my rolls have been like super bad.
Yeah.
Like routinely just like abysmal. Like no hits and losing morale checks and things like that.
I'm not going to disagree. I haven't lost a morale check in so long. When that happened with the heavy horse, I almost didn't know what to do about it, frankly, because I was like, "What? I don't lose morale checks. That doesn't happen in Book of War. What is this? What is this terrible feeling? What is this salty discharge out of my eyes? I don't understand what's going on."
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. So I think the official standings on the season are now 4.5 to 3.5. So I think Isabelle just pulled up, I believe, to 1 game behind me.
Julian.
Yeah. Great job. Great job with the patron's pick, Julian, a.k.a. Secret. That was, in fact, a dominant army.
That really was.
Well used by Isabelle. So putting him up on the hill, you're being like laser focused about estimating. And I got to admit, that first turn where you were in exactly the right range, that hurt. If I'd been 1 inch further back,
I know.
Maybe I should have been more careful about that. That would have been a big difference. But you wiped out.
I could tell you my trick about measuring, but I'm not going to tell you.
Well, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
That I will keep.
No more
to
Mr.
myself
Nice
for
Guy.
a while. Until we're a little closer in wins.
Okay. Okay, that's going to be like that now. Good job. Good job to Isabelle tonight. Fantastic. Fantastic army picked out by Julian or Seeker. Really great work. Now, supposedly, Seeker's got another 2 armies in the background that he thought were almost equally as powerful. So I'll be waiting for those in future Patrons Pick episodes. I mean, that one was pretty good, but can he have 2 more like that? I'm skeptical personally. I'd like to see it.
Don't talk the mountain. You know better than that. You know better than that.
Do I?
Well, you should.
Anyway, so we're wrapping up this episode of Book of War episode 10 in season 2. Super good fight here. We plan to be back in 2 weeks.
Sure.
Will be our normal schedule at the moment. Please leave a comment in the if maybe you're watching this later on YouTube after we taped it live, obviously. Please leave a comment on YouTube about anything you saw here. Do you think the Gnolls are too powerful and they should be increased in cost? Because Julian and Isabelle working together have proven that clearly the Gnolls are unfair, and to conceivably beat an expert player like myself, something's clearly wrong. So please tell us about that, and we will modify the rules as
our displeasure mounts.
Or maybe you think there was a mistake that I made in some turn, and you could have done better. Tell us about that. Maybe you have modifications for the army that would be better that one of us should use in a future week. So please tell us about that. Don't forget that you can like, follow, and subscribe to us, the Wandering DMs channel. We are on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We have a Twitter account. We have a Facebook account. And we are Wandering DMs on all of those sites. Again, when we started the show tonight, we were at 997 subscribers on YouTube. So if you are new to the show and you go subscribe on YouTube and maybe put us over 1,000, we will have you in the highest of esteem for all eternity, and bards will sing songs about it.
Maybe I'll make cookies and eat them.
That would be great.
I don't know how that helps.
Is that a reward? I'll eat even more next episode. That's awesome. And don't forget, if you enjoy seeing Isabelle and I interact, we will also be on the talk show for Wandering M's tomorrow, Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, for Volume 2 of Art of D&D. Again, Isabelle is a professional artist with an MFA in that. And so we're going to look through art from the 80s and things that Isabelle's seeing for the very first time and things that I've been seeing for about the 10,000th time, and get our possibly different reactions to that. So I'm looking forward to hosting that. And I'll be in the live chat when we play that on Sunday. And we'll talk.
And I'll be in the rain in Little Italy telling people about immigration and the mafia and have some prosciutto.
Isabelle is using her art experience to do tour guiding this summer in New York City. So she has a number of tours here. Look for Isabelle's stuff, isabellegarbani.com, and you can see her art and also the tours that she offers if perhaps you're vacationing in New York City.
If you are vacationing in this beautiful city.
In the nearby future. And boy, she's really great. Everybody that ever has a tour with Isabelle is like, that was the best thing ever. You should do this more often.
You should do it more often.
Big thanks to William for handling the chat tonight. And I forgive you for the completely outrageous adjudication to re-roll that morale check that I had going.
It made no difference.
Morally, it was offensive. But I forgive him. He's a fundamentally good guy. We all make mistakes sometimes. So it's perfectly fine. Anything else I should say for
Yeah, I think you should stop.
I'm going to stop now. Thanks so much for joining us. It's so much more fun with you guys.
Have a good night, everybody.
We'll
Thanks for watching.
Oh, my goodness.